Never really took you for much of the party guy, Brainstorm.
What's up guys, BC coming back at you guys, yet another Transformers video review, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Walgreens exclusive Transformers Titans Return Deluxe Class Brainstorm, which is a retool of Blur, which, you know, it was inevitable that I was going to review this eventually, and honestly, while I do like Blur, I feel this is the stronger use. Even though there are some things that are a bit off with the original design of Brainstorm, this is still a really, really cool toy. The green is a bit off-putting, but it's evocative of the original toy, so I'm not as opposed to it. And he does have the landing gear because he is supposed to be a jet, but this just feels way more like he's supposed to be a car. And not that there's anything wrong with it, just, you know, he's supposed to look like a car. He's not supposed to really look like a car, he's supposed to look like a jet. Now anyways, here is Arcana, or as the card bio tends to call him, if I can find his real quick in this master card, Teslor. I call it Arcana. I'm calling him Arcana because screw it, why not? And it's the same design we've seen before, just in different colors. And I guess since I know some people would have actually liked to see it, here's Getaway's Headmaster Throttle. So yeah, there you go. There's the together. So, with that said, guys, I'm gonna put him back in there, and then we're just gonna handle things from here. The same exact way I did with Getaway. So with that said, I am going to cut it right here, and then I'm going to let the stop motion magic bring us into our next bit. And here we are in robot mode. Now, first things first, getting it out of the way now. Here he is next to Blur. As you can see, clear contrast. You can tell one character is meant to be more of an homage to a certain point in the series, whereas another one is a straight up homage to a character who actually is supposed to be within the gimmick. So yeah. Some are kind of mixed between these two. Me, once again, I prefer him as a character, but I prefer him as a toy. Entirely because of the fact that while, yeah, the colors are a bit odd on this, this is G1 Blur. There's no doubt about it. To whereas this one over here, this feels like what is essentially a better update to the original Brainstorm. Which, bearing that in mind, here he is next to the Generations Voyager, which you guys all remember this one. He was my Christmas gift one year, and he was plagued with issues. And even then, this is it's a bigger figure in a different color, and he's meant to be more the IDW look. But even then, I really enjoyed this Brainstorm. So to have one that in his own right is trying to be a little bit more accurate to his original G1 self, this is a pretty good figure. Now, of course, this is the Blur mold, so you can come back here, pull off this gun, and pull off the backpack, getting him out of this pose. And you can plug this onto his arm and give him a gun. You can do this. I don't see why you would, but it's an option. You can do it. It's your toy. Do with it as you wish. Me personally, I usually just let him keep the gun without tossing the backpack across the room, and I just slot the other giant piece back onto his back. Now, you can, if you really wanted to, just kind of plug this, or just kind of rest it on his back like that to give him the blasters over his head, but there's a Shapeways piece that you can buy where you can just slot it on here, and then this will just plug on, and then you won't have to worry about it. So with that said, I'm gonna leave it on here because this look is actually really starting to grow on me. And in case you didn't already know, since this is the the Blur mold, he has that same sled form, which is why this giant piece is here. So yeah, overall, I like Brainstorm. He looks pretty cool. If I was forced to pick one or the other, I would like Blur or Brainstorm. That's really up to you. Personally, I like Brainstorm more because, let's be real here, I'm a little bit more attached to Brainstorm than I am to Blur. And even then, I still have Blur. So with that said, guys, yeah, that's about it for Titans Return Deluxe Brainstorm. He's a Walgreens exclusive, which is a bit of an oddball, but you know what? I'm glad that a version of Brainstorm came out, period. So bearing all that in mind, guys, I've taken up enough of your time. This is BC saying, stay nerdy and get your geek on. See you guys next time.